5 a.m. The day begins before the world wakes. One disciplined choice, then the next. Blinds rise, sunrise floods a modern skyline. One entrepreneur, mid-30s, focused, meets his eyes in the mirror, calm, ready. Luxury is clarity, not excess. Let's begin. Imagine waking up every morning with complete control over your schedule. No boss, no alarm forcing you out of bed for a job you hate, no waiting for the weekend to finally enjoy your life. For many people, this is what being an entrepreneur looks like. Luxury cars, expensive watches, first-class flights, and unlimited freedom. But the reality is very different. Behind every successful entrepreneur is a daily routine built on discipline, consistency, and sacrifice. Success isn't created in a single moment. It's built through thousands of small decisions repeated every day. The decision to wake up early, the decision to train when you don't feel like it, the decision to eat healthy instead of choosing convenience, the decision to work while others are distracted. Today, we're going to follow a full day in the life of a successful entrepreneur. From the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to sleep, you'll see the habits, routines, and mindset that help build businesses, create wealth, and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Let's begin. The alarm goes off. 5 in the morning. The room is quiet. Outside, the world is still sleeping. For most people, this would feel painful. The temptation to hit snooze is strong, but entrepreneurs understand something important. Every morning is a battle, and the way you start your day often determines how the rest of it unfolds. Instead of reaching for social media, the entrepreneur gets out of bed immediately. No scrolling, no checking notifications, no wasting energy on things that don't matter. The first victory of the day is simply getting up. Because discipline begins with keeping promises to yourself. A glass of water is waiting nearby. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, the body is dehydrated. Drinking water immediately helps wake up the brain and kickstart the body. Before touching a laptop or phone, it's time to focus on the mind. Many entrepreneurs spend 10 to 20 minutes journaling, writing down goals, planning priorities, reflecting on progress. The purpose isn't to create a perfect notebook, the purpose is clarity. Most people go through life reacting to everything around them. Entrepreneurs prefer to be intentional. Instead of asking, "What do I feel like doing today?" they ask, "What must be done today?" A few minutes of planning can save hours of confusion later. After journaling comes reading. Even 10 pages per day adds up to over 3,000 pages per year. That's dozens of books. Knowledge compounds just like money. The more you learn, the more valuable you become. And the more valuable you become, the greater your opportunities. Now, it's time to train. Many successful entrepreneurs consider exercise non-negotiable, not because they want six-pack abs, not because they want to impress people, but because physical health directly affects performance. A weak body creates a weak mind. Energy is one of the most valuable assets in business. Without energy, focus disappears, motivation disappears, productivity disappears. That's why training comes first. The entrepreneur heads to the gym. Some days it's weightlifting, other days it's cardio. The specific workout matters less than consistency. For the next hour, there are no emails, no meetings, no distractions, just complete focus. Each set builds more than muscle. It builds discipline. Every difficult rep reinforces a mindset, the ability to keep going when things become uncomfortable, a skill that is just as important in business as it is in fitness. By the time the workout ends, the entrepreneur feels energized, confident, and ready for the day ahead. Most people underestimate how much nutrition affects performance. You can't expect high-level results while fueling your body with junk food. The entrepreneur understands that food is fuel. Breakfast is simple: eggs, oatmeal, fruit, Greek yogurt, maybe a protein shake. Nothing complicated, no fast food, no sugary snacks. The goal is sustained energy, not temporary satisfaction. While eating breakfast, the entrepreneur reviews today's schedule. Every hour has a purpose. Successful people don't leave important things to chance. They design their day in advance, because every minute wasted is a minute that can never be recovered. Time is the only resource that cannot be earned back. Now comes one of the most important parts of the day: deep work. This is where real progress happens. Phones are placed on silent, notifications are turned off, distractions are eliminated. For the next few hours, the entrepreneur focuses on high-value tasks. Maybe it's building a new website, maybe it's creating content, maybe it's developing products, maybe it's meeting with clients. Whatever the business requires, this is the time for serious work. The entrepreneur understands that being busy and being productive are not the same thing. Answering emails all day may feel productive, but often it's just activity. Real growth comes from focused effort on important tasks. This is where businesses are built. This is where opportunities are created. And this is where results begin to appear. As businesses grow, entrepreneurs rarely work alone. Success becomes a team effort. Around late morning, meetings begin. The entrepreneur checks progress, discusses projects, solves problems, and makes decisions. Leadership isn't about giving orders, it's about helping people perform at their best. A good entrepreneur understands that the quality of a business is often determined by the quality of the people inside it. That's why communication matters, trust matters, culture matters. The strongest companies are built by strong teams, not just strong founders. Lunch is another opportunity to fuel performance. Protein, vegetables, healthy carbohydrates, simple foods that provide energy without causing crashes. Many people eat for taste. Entrepreneurs often eat for performance. That doesn't mean food can't be enjoyable. It simply means long-term goals come before short-term cravings. While eating, the entrepreneur may listen to a podcast, a business audiobook, or educational content. Learning never stops, because the marketplace rewards people who continue improving. The afternoon is dedicated to growth. This could involve marketing campaigns, sales calls, product development, financial planning, networking, content creation. Every business has different needs, but every entrepreneur shares one responsibility: finding ways to create more value. Value creates customers. Customers create revenue. Revenue creates growth. Growth creates opportunities. This cycle continues day after day. Many people only see the final outcome: the successful business, the expensive house, the luxury car. What they don't see are the thousands of hours spent behind the scenes, the planning, the mistakes, the failures, the persistence. Success is rarely as glamorous as it appears. Every entrepreneur faces problems, every single day. Customers complain, projects fail, employees leave, markets change, unexpected expenses appear. Challenges are unavoidable. The difference is how entrepreneurs respond. Average people see problems and panic. Entrepreneurs see problems and search for solutions, because every challenge contains an opportunity, every setback contains a lesson, and every mistake creates experience. Business isn't about avoiding problems, it's about becoming the type of person who can solve bigger problems. That's where growth happens. Business is ultimately about people. Products matter, services matter, but relationships matter too. The entrepreneur spends time building connections, talking to partners, meeting clients, attending events, expanding networks. Many opportunities come from conversations. One introduction can change everything. One partnership can double a business. One mentor can save years of mistakes. That's why successful entrepreneurs invest time in relationships, because your network often influences your opportunities. After a long day, many people head straight to the couch. Entrepreneurs often choose movement instead. Maybe it's a walk, maybe it's stretching, maybe it's another light workout. Physical activity helps clear the mind. Some of the best ideas happen away from the desk. When the brain has room to think, creativity often appears during movement, not while staring at a screen. Dinner is healthy, balanced, and simple. Lean protein, vegetables, healthy fats. The goal remains the same: fuel recovery, support health, maintain energy. Many entrepreneurs understand a powerful truth: you can make millions of dollars, but if you lose your health, none of it matters. Health is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without it, success becomes difficult to enjoy. The day is almost over, but before relaxing completely, there is one final habit: reflection. The entrepreneur asks, what went well today? What could be improved? What lessons were learned? Continuous improvement requires awareness. You can't improve what you don't measure. Some evenings are spent reading, others are spent learning new skills, watching educational content, studying successful people. Growth never stops, because success is not a destination, it's a process. Tomorrow's priorities are written down, the schedule is organized, the most important tasks are identified. This reduces stress and increases focus. When morning arrives, there is no confusion. The entrepreneur already knows exactly what needs to be done. Preparation creates confidence. Confidence improves execution. Execution creates results. Finally, it's time to sleep. No endless scrolling, no late-night distractions, no staying awake until 2 a.m. The entrepreneur understands something most people ignore. Recovery is productive. Sleep is not laziness. Sleep is performance enhancement. During sleep, the brain recovers. The body repairs itself. Energy is restored. Tomorrow's success begins with tonight's sleep. The lights go off. The room becomes quiet. another day is complete. And that's a day in the life of a successful entrepreneur. Not endless luxury, not constant vacations, not effortless money. Instead, it's discipline, consistency, healthy habits, training, learning, working, growing, and repeating the process day after day. Because success isn't built in a single moment, it's built in the routines nobody sees. The early mornings, the workouts, the healthy meals, the focused work sessions, the sacrifices, the commitment to becoming better every day. The truth is simple. Anyone can dream about success, but only a few people are willing to live the daily routine required to achieve it.
The question is, will you be one of them? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content on success, business, self-improvement, and entrepreneurship. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.